What's up? Listen, you want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to tell you the lie? That's what I want to know. Do you want to know the truth? The truth will set you free. You know, I could tell you what you want to hear, right? Would you like to? All of us like to hear what we want to hear, right? So I'm going to tell you what you want to hear and you like to hear. Then I'm going to follow it up with the truth, and it will shock you. So I'm going to get delusional for you, with you, to manifest for you. Check this out. The one thing is, we go through cycles, right? So this, we call it the first cycle of 2025. For you, it's the 7 cycle. It's not the 9. This is a 7 year. For you, this year is 7 figures. I will see you at the lottery claim office. You will be at your lottery claim office this cycle, 100%. This cycle is everything that you've been manifesting. You're at the highest point to get it to manifest right now because of the 7. The 7 is your heaven. Look at that. Even the universe is speaking. I just said the 7 is your heaven, and listen to the fire truck. Timing, man. Hear that alarm? That's your win. People, I can't even make this stuff up. You see, hey, it's all about timing. So, yes, this cycle, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get what you want. You're gonna manifest it. You're gonna be at the lottery claim office. You're gonna be a 7 figure. 7 year. It's great for you. You know why you're gonna get it? Because you're very delusional. So I said, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm gonna tell you the real deal. So this cycle, you're manifesting money, health, relationships, success. The things that you are desiring to manifest right now, they will be there for you. So go ahead and comment below. Say, why am I at the lottery claim office collecting da 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 da? Why am I at my da da da? Go ahead and comment that right now. We have to start this cycle off with a vibration, because I know many of you are here to manifest, to win it. Listen, you can do it, but you gotta bet. There we go. Why am I at the lottery claim office collecting my cash for life jackpot? Yes, you will be. Hey, Mark, you gotta stop telling all these people this stuff. All these people can't win at the same time. Hey, Mark, you have to stop telling these people all this delusional stuff, because they got to get back to reality. I'm going to keep telling all of you people what you want to hear. This is the point where what you want to hear is going to serve you, because it is the truth. I am sitting in the truth. Look at this car. I brought this car out today to make this video to remind you I'm a delusional person. That's how I was manifesting this E46 BMW M3 when I won the lottery. I won the lottery to manifest this car. I visualized it the exact when it came on. All those people are telling me the same thing. Stop, stop, stop. Stop being delusional. I'm going to keep being delusional, because delusional is the only way you're going to manifest. So I'll say to you again, I will see you at the lottery claim office. You're going to have to believe that now. And let me show you the proof and the real truth to all of this. You see, my friends, in the matrix where we live, right? I always tell you, they are doing things to flip us on the backwards. You see, they come up with statements like get logical, get back to reality. They make up words like delusional to make you think it's something bad. Actually, delusional inside, delusional, your illusional reality. It is the truth. Again, please look at me while you're looking in this car to show you that I got this by being delusional. This is how you are going to get what you want. This cycle, you're not going to listen to anybody, nobody that's going to tell you get back to reality. I'm going to keep feeding your brain with what you want to hear. And all of you want to hear money, success, it's going to happen for you. And let me tell you why it's going to happen for you. Because there's a funny thing about the universe and how it works. And science now proves that delusional is the real reality, is the real truth. Everything else is a lie to you. So, you know what you're going to do? You're going to get to your claim office. You're going to get your 7 figures lottery check. You're going to hit me up, message me, and you're going to donate some of your funds so I can keep spreading this message. And you're going to donate a lot of your funds to your charity of your choice, because you're going to have a whole bunch of money. Listen, this is something that you have to start to visualize, because this is the real deal. This is exactly how it's going to happen. So I'm putting it out for you right now. And any majority of you that follow me, you've been following me for years, right? You've been following me, so you know how this stuff go. So this is a school. You're on a school to manifest a certain thing. So many individuals that watch my channel, they're not watching it just, it's motivational here, but they're watching for a deeper meaning. They're watching for understanding to specifically manifest something. A lot of you, the lottery. So you got to keep that in mind. So if you're watching this, this is definitely for you. So let me show you now how it's going to happen for you, and some things that you can do to tune it up. All right. So for your lottery players here, the ones who want to manifest the lottery, this here's your cycle. Remind yourself that this is the 7th year cycle for you. The lottery loves 7s. Number 7 is the calling of the lottery. If you look at the lottery phone numbers, it's 77. I said this the other day. Majority of scratch-offs, you go from all the states, even in your country, they have more scratch-offs that have the name 77 on it. 77 Jewel, 77 Diamonds, 77 Miracles, 77. You know the deal. You think that's a coincidence? It's the vibrational pattern. This cycle, we're never going to see it again. There's not going to be a 7 year again, a 7 cycle. So you're in it now. So this year you're in it to win it, and you are going to win it. So that's the first thing you got to get about it. The next thing, man, now see yourself at your claim office. This is the time when you visualize, you know, you've been visualizing stuff, but because we're in a 7 cycle now, we're going to, so for all of you lottery manifestors, get really good at seeing yourself in your claim office this cycle. Go ahead, go take a picture online. If it's close to your house, you better drive by it. You better walk in there. You better take a picture, because you're going to be in there this coming cycle before this 2025 ends, and all of you will be coming back and commenting for me. Now let's go back to the other one. Mark, you're telling the people, like, come on, man, be realistic. Not all of them can win. Listen, every single one of you can win. See, the thing people fail to understand, if they don't teach you in the stuff, people, I want to let you know something. We branch off different universes where your win generates a bunch of people just like these people in this universe. There's more than enough to go around. You see, the way, listen, the reason you don't understand is because your mind can't comprehend that. You see, our mind thinking logic. The thing with the conscious mind is a logical mind. So it's thinking, how are all these people going to win? That's what it thinks, because it doesn't think in infinity. The fact is, every individual, if that's a part of your dream to win the manifest the lottery, you will do it. So don't listen to the hokey pokes people are telling you. Oh, come on, all of you. If you build it, it will come. If you focus on it, it will come, because it's a 7 cycle. Physics teach us that. Quantum physics now shows us that this is a fact. I don't know why you didn't get the memo on that one. That we live in a multiverse of probabilities, possibilities, and actualities. Everything is born from a probability. It grows to a possibility. It manifests into an actuality. Did you catch that? You want to repeat it again? Here we go. Everything is first born from a probability, which is quantum superposition in Hilbert space, right? It moves to a possibility in superposition, and then it moves to an actuality in manifesting the observer effect, which creates physical reality. You take that to the bank. That's quantum physics. That's the truth. Look, people, look. Let this embody you. This is my delusional car right here that I want. I wouldn't be sitting in this car. You know, I saw a video. It was on was it on this platform right here? And on this platform, it was a guy. The guy was washing his car, and when he was washing his car, he was manifesting a Mercedes car, and he didn't have the car, but he had the water, and he was spraying in a thin air. And he had said, my 2025 Mercedes AMG da 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 da. A lot of people look at that video and laugh. When someone sent it to me, I look at that video with astonishment. I was like, wow, that is so powerful. You know, when you're washing your car, he was washing the space, the air, like just nothing there. In his mind, his car was there. So I went to look at the comments. You know, it had like thousands of comments. And I was like, I wonder if these people are gonna. And I look at the comments. Everybody was bought into it. These people are now smart. These people are realizing like, he's manifesting it. He's speaking into existence. It's gonna come in, because we are now learning that the real mind is the subconscious mind, man. That guy was doing a genius move. That's the most genius move I've seen. I went and bought a floor mat and a car steering wheel cover before that. He beat me with that. He was washing the just like it looked like a car was there, just water down. I was like, wow, that guy's gonna have his car in a matter of months, because anything that the subconscious mind convinces in physical reality, it manifests so much faster. That's the thing. That's the matrix is hiding from you guys. It doesn't want you to know this secret, this knowledge. It keeps delusional stuff. It keeps abundant stuff. It keeps infinity stuff. It doesn't want you to know that stuff, man, because you'll break the system. The system cannot be broken. They do not want it to. If you break the system, it's a whole new game. They don't do that. So they're like plugging up all these holes for you, man. But you got to understand it. This is why I'm going to keep being delusional too, because that's the only way you're going to manifest whatever it is you want. So you got to get into that state, because that is the true state of essence of manifesting. And we have quantum physics in our back pocket to show us this proof. Quantum physics, the thing with physics, man, you can't even plug physics up. They can't even control the information from physics. Although they are trying to control quantum physics so that people won't get the information, but there's just too many separate people doing it. So you can't catch everybody. You can't control everyone. You can't control the independent physicists. You can't control people doing peer reviews. So the information, so you know what they can do? They can scatter the information. They're like, all right, since we can't stop the truth, what we will do, we will scatter the truth. We will throw it and we'll cover it up, so they got to really dig to find it, but it's still going to be the truth. So your truth is this cycle is your best cycle. So now you know you're in a 7th cycle. It is time for you to accept it and get it on the way. Your claim office, and you know what you do when you get to your claim office and you get your win, go ahead and just email me. You can contact me, send me a picture of your claim office, and I can see it, so I know you're there. And your affirmation is, why am I at my claim office? Seriously, why am I at the Texas Lottery claim office collecting blah blah blah? Why am I at the Florida Lottery claim office blah blah blah? Why am I at the Hoosiers Indiana claim office collecting blah blah blah? That is your affirmation to do it, and you are on your way to do it. This is for anyone that watches this video now, and anyone this video reaches down in the line. It is resonant to you. So you won't find this. I won't even talk about it, because it won't happen. Someone that's not in alignment will not watch this video. They'll skip it really, really fast, because it doesn't resonate with them. So anyone that's watching this and you're watching this, it resonates with you. It's a message for you to have it, to experience it. Got it? Got it. So now you are on your way. Congratulations. I'm already telling you congratulations right now. So whatever your desire is, you know, you're gonna want it. When you finish, you get your check, or what are your big win, or you're gonna go on a Timothy Schultz, a lot of you say, whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna do it well, because you're putting in the work to do it. You can do it. Now you know the laws of physics shows you that is possible for anyone to do it. Just go out and do your thing. The only thing you got to get, people, is you have to learn to, here's a word, ignore the mind. Ignore the mind, Mark. What does it mean? All right, let me see. I have to put this in a real simplistic way. So this came to me last night. I was thinking about this. It's like, so when I talk to my tribe and I let them know to ignore the mind, what is it? What's the best way I can show these high vibrational beings how to ignore the mind? It's like this. Let's say you're watching your TV. Your mind is like your television. So your mind, so when you watch your TV, it's always playing, right? And you're watching the TV. Then all of a sudden, you lose interest. You're not watching the TV anymore. The TV's watching you. So basically, you take your attention somewhere else. The TV is still playing, but you're not into it. The same thing with your mind. That's what I mean by ignoring your mind. You're being just disconnect from the mind. So you're watching a television program. Oh, okay. You move away, you do something else. The TV's still going, but you're not in it. It's going to keep going. That's how your mind's going to work. So the next problem is, so now you got that. Yeah, just observe it. But here's the next thing I got to let you know. People, you got to remember this. Always remember this. Always remember. Our minds will never allow us to see our full potential. It cannot do that. You're okay? So remember that. That's why when you become delusional, you're escaping and you're being disconnected from that stuff. This is why it feels so weird. This is why it feels so fake. This is why it feels unusual. Because your mind didn't allow you to develop those feelings and get embodied with those feelings. So they feel uncomfortable to you. Okay? But you still have to do it. Because that's how your subconscious works. When I was doing this thing here, I was very uncomfortable. I couldn't tell people. They would laugh at me. So I was uncomfortable. But I still had to do it. Because I knew what the science says. I didn't care about what the people says. I said, all right, prove me wrong. The science says if I do it this way, I will get this. And here it is. Here's a car. I'm in it. So you see that this is no baloney. This is no phony. This is science fact, not science fiction, my friends. So once you get comfortable with that state of creativity, that's when things manifest in your life. And I will caution you this one too. You got to remember this fact. 2% is all we're allowed to see. 99 or 98% we're not allowed to see. We can't see our possibilities in physical action and reality. Our brains, our minds doesn't allow us to do that. The part of the brain that does. Yep, see, someone says I owe the bank a lot of money, but little do they know I just learned about manifestation. There you go. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Let me show you something powerful. How you can actually make things appear out of thin air. There's no laws in physics that says you can't do that. Let's check this out. We're going to the observer effect. You know, in physics and in the universe, here's how it works, people. Sometimes, okay, it's our focus. I'm making this simple for you. When you have a problem, okay, if you're putting your attention on the problem, did you know that you're exasperating the problem? But if you take your attention from the problem, doesn't mean that you're not aware of the problem, you're just not putting your energy into the problem. You know what happens? The problem fixes itself for you. Okay, I'll make it simple. I made a video on this, okay. We ever go to the lake, right, and the water, and you take a stick and you stir up the little water and the water gets muddied up, right? And if you take the stick out and if you wait a couple minutes, the mud goes back down and the water becomes clear again. The water fixes itself. See that? That's exactly how it works in your life. If you take your attention from the situation and focus it to what you want, the problem will either fix itself straight up, or the problem will create another solution or a wave that won't affect you. I promise you. The reason why we don't do this much because we don't have the faith to put this into practice. Go do it. Go test it. for yourself. Yes, 100%. You see it in nature. Remember the little water in the thing? Goes fix itself. And the reason is because we live in a self-correcting code. That's what the Matrix don't want you to realize. We live in a harmonious universe. There have to duality. You have to be balanced. So everything is imbalance. We have a lot of imbalance when we're focusing on what we don't want. We're creating imbalance. Look, we're going this way. When you take your attention from what you don't want and kind of put it towards what? Look how this frees up. Look at my hand. It comes back into the equilibrium, the balance. And the balance is where your inspired action comes in now, because you're in the middle. You have a lot of information that will come in to either make you fix the problem, or even more astounding is the problem fixes itself without you even knowing or doing anything about it. This is something they don't teach people. Okay, let me tell you why a lot of this information isn't being taught. Okay, check this out. The reason why this is not being taught, they can't study it and they can't quantify it. This is knowledge beyond knowledge. So even in physics, guys, there are things we know in physics right now that we can't even do experiments on, because there is nothing they can build to test what's happening. For example, I'll give you one of them, astral projection. I'll give you remote viewing. They don't have equipments. They have setups, but they don't have instruments that they can test this. They just started doing the random number generator thing. So now they're starting to see how people can influence numbers and lottery numbers and casino numbers. That's now being done. I think one of the guys at the forefront of it is a physicist called Dean Radin. So they just started to develop that. But what about telekinesis? What about dream interpretation? What about things of that sort, man? What other things that they don't have instruments to study those stuff. But it's there. How do you know it's there? Because people are experiencing every day. You live in Australia and you live in the United States and you're having the same thing, happening the same thing. Something's up there. So I'm telling you why they don't do it, because they just don't. They're saying, well, look, I know it's a phenomenon. We have a lot of reports, but we don't have any money. There's not going to be any money to study this stuff. First of all, we don't have any instruments that can do it. We'll put this in the parapsychology category. But it's true. It's true because you've experienced it. Near-death experiences. Lots of people have that. Reincarnation. Now they're starting to study that. Okay? Synchronicities. All these things. We just don't have the technology to do it yet. But we know it's there because we have eyewitness reports of millions of people experiencing the same thing. We know something's going on. Something's going on is going on. And one of the profound one is this delusional thinking mindset. We don't have instruments that can study this stuff. Did I have an instrument that could study when I was being delusional about this car, and when I visualized it, it came out exactly the way they can. They don't even have something to test visualization, to see how an instrument that you can see something in the non-physical and it becomes a physical reality. There's nothing to do that right now, guys. So I'm just telling you, this is where you have to do your thing, because it's a part of you. I'm just giving you a big picture to show you expansion of what is out there, what is possible for you. So you got to go out, accept it, and let it do it. The only thing you have to do, guys, is you just have to be consistent. Just be consistent in what you're doing, and remember, disconnect from the mind. Once you disconnect from the mind, it's going to come in your reality. So the reason I will say it again is because at a certain point where you're at in this cycle, the 7. Well, Mark, wait a minute. Let me fix this for people, because people are saying it's a 9-year. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Mark, it's 20, 25. So how do you get 7? Everyone else is saying it's the year of the 9. No, it's not. It's the year of the 7. Look, the 2. That 0 cancels out the 2. It's 2, 0. 0 is a new beginning. After the 0 is the 2. That's where it counts. 2, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. It's a 7 cycle. See? So it's the year of the 7s for you, and you will manifest it big time. Keep it going. Happy manifesting. Look, here's the book again to learn more. This is my journey when I manifested the lottery, and this will be your journey as well. So here it is. You can check that out. How to win the lottery using quantum mechanics. A lot of you have won a lot, big lottery with this. Gotten great reviews on Amazon. So excellent on that. Sees it, shows it works. The cheat code to master in the game of life. This one too. All of this, get them up with the pinned comments, and also you can get into my one-on-one mentoring where I work with you one-on-one. I'll show you. Yes, happy new cycle for you. It's on Amazon. Yes, you can go get it. But look, all of you guys that are here, you're invested in this knowledge because you're attracted to manifesting something. And I'll tell you this. Remember this. Whatever you are seeking, right? It starts to seek you in the first stage. So here's what you got to do to make this stuff work. So you're going to be at your claim office, to be at your lottery claim office. Here's what you got to do to finish the game plan. What you're manifesting in the first stages, it becomes entangled. We call that entanglement. When you're at something, you're getting good results. It's entanglement. So the next level is you want to make what you're entangled with become more entangled with you than you with it. In other words, you got to make what you want you more. Correct? That's the name of the game. That's how it works in physics. So how do you make something want you more? You initially start the attraction process by desiring it. When you desire it, you become an entanglement. And then you spend some time getting happy and excited. And then you must let go of it. So when you let go of your desire will chase you more. What does let go of your desire mean? It means stop putting all the energy of want or need for it to come in. Start to just say, it's there and it's going to come in when it's going to come in. That's when it comes in the fastest. That's the secret to manifesting. That's how you make money love you. That's how you make the lottery make you a millionaire, a thousandaire, or 10,000 scratch off. That's how your health is going to improve. That's how your special person is going to find you. That's how your business is going to start to skyrocket. Because those things are waiting for you to let go so that it can come to you and chase you. Again, the reason, listen, it's not your fault, but I'm going to show you why you're doing it. Your mind. It's hard to detach when the mind sees limitation. If your mind was convinced that everything is infinite and it's already yours, attachment wouldn't exist. But it does exist because the mind is capped. So let go, disconnect, let in, and it will come to you. Happy manifesting, and I look forward to seeing you at your claim office.